here's your forecast first from Fox 11 meteorologist Phil DeCastro.
The good news about that solar flare is it actually gives us a shot, technically, to see the northern lights. The bad news is clouds are not the enemy for any are the enemy for any stargazer out there, and they're going to continue to thicken up throughout the overnight hours. It's going to be mostly cloudy by 7 a.m., overcast by noon, and then by 3 o'clock, a little bit of drizzle, a little bit of flurry activity. Might see some freezing drizzle in there, but I think in general, anything we do see that's drizzle is just going to be staying liquid as it's on the ground. Might see some flurries mixing in, so severe weather index is low. But that's really the weather story, warmer but wetter as we move on through the day on Sunday. Here's a look at the temperatures actually from the past 6 hours, and I think we've actually already hit our low. Got down to 7 degrees right around 8 o'clock, and it's now starting to bump back up, the temperatures are, and that is a trend that I think will continue as we continue on through the overnight hours. Right now, 11 degrees in Green Bay. As we go ahead and take a look out in Sturgeon Bay, we're sitting at 18 degrees there, so fairly mild, you could say. And then as we take a look, I'll go out to Manitowoc, also sitting at 18 degrees. Actually, I'm not quite sure that this is accurate. Checking it out to 9 degrees. That looks more like what we're seeing in most spots because we did see the clear skies earlier. Now some clouds starting to push in. The observations showing that cloudy at Green Bay right now, 11, 12 in Fond du Lac, some clouds there, 13 in Wausau. Even milder as you start to move further west. 20 at La Crosse, 21 in Minneapolis, and those temperatures almost 20 degrees warmer than they were this time yesterday in some spots. And the biggest difference between their weather and our weather is the fact that our winds are calm, allow those temperatures to cool off initially. Their winds kicking up out of the southeast. Our winds will also start to kick up out of the southeast. So again, our temperatures, which you saw, are already starting to pick back up a little bit. I think they'll continue to generally rise. A lot of clouds starting to push on overhead. That's out ahead of a storm system that's currently over the Rockies, but that's going to be the one that brings us that drizzle that I was talking about. And you can see how there's plenty of warm air on the front side. It's 50 right now in Denver, 37 in Rapid City, 30 in North Platte. So here's what your future track looks like. That low continues to push towards us during the overnight hours. Looks like we start to see some precipitation throughout the afternoon on for the day tomorrow, mixing with snow and rain. You can see how that borderline is kind of right near us, and then I think it changes to a little bit of snow on the backside of that after starting with some rain tomorrow morning, staying cloudy through the rest of Monday. Tonight, 7 degrees your low, but again, I think we've already reached that, becoming mostly cloudy. For tomorrow, afternoon drizzle, some flurries as well. I think it'll actually be mostly snow during the overnight hours on Sunday night. 34 degrees the high. Monday, once again, 34. Light rain initially, then changing over to all snow, but accumulations, because of the fact that it'll be mixed, likely going to be very, very low if we do see anything stick at all. Your extended forecast, cooling down a little bit behind the system on Tuesday, but compared to what we've been seeing, I think 26 degrees and a morning low of 14 are just fine.
I think so.
Looks good. Relatively.
Right, exactly. It's all relative.
All right. Thanks, Phil.